Hello, friends. This is Venu from Hyderabad. Gives me a lot of happiness to make an attempt to share a lot of thoughts and ideas related to the series that we've all been waiting for, India versus Australia, the test matches, the real cricket, as every legend will tell you, the best players in the world in the game will tell you, it is not limited overs internationals. It is not T20s. It is not even the T10s, the hundreds that have become so famous. It is the 5 day test matches that are the real test of the mettle and the worth of any cricketer. So, before I get into um, whatever I talk about related to the game, to the test match that is starting tomorrow, and sports in general, let me introduce myself. Like I said, I'm S. Venu from Hyderabad, and I'm a teacher by profession. I've also had the fortune of doing commentary in different sport. I did commentary for Fan Code in cricket. I did commentary in cricket in Alipi a couple of times in the Kerala Cricket Association um, teams T20 tournaments that were played. And there I had the good fortune of becoming friends with some of the best talent that Kerala has thrown up, Sachin Baby, um, and Basil Tampi, of course, Sanju Samson's brother, Sally Samson, and some of the best cricketers that Kerala has thrown up. Some fantastic talent there in terms of cricket, batting, bowling, and fielding. I also had the fortune of doing commentary in Bengal more than a year ago, a tournament in which Julan Goswami was the chief guest, and a lot of talent came up from there, and um, some wonderful players played there as well. It was so heartwarming for me to see some players of old of my time. I'm 50. I'm in my 58th year, and cricketers of my time. Um, Barun Burman was felicitated, and I remember him bowling against the West Indies in Jamshedpur. And then Gargi Banerjee was the coach of one of the teams, and she was so nice, and she one of the greats of the past. She played along with Diana Adalji and Shantarangaswamy and the greats of the time. Um, a few other Indian players. Mithu Mukherjee was another player who I had the privilege of meeting, and um, it was such a great experience doing commentary over there in the women's tournament, the women's T20 league. Then um, I also had the privilege of doing commentary in the rugby nationals that were conducted just about a year ago at in Pune, and I met some real legends over there, and um, it's fascinating to see Rahul Bose and his love for the game, and how much he was hands on in the conduct of the tournament, being one of the you know chief patrons of the game there. Um, so much of enthusiasm, so much of care and love for the game is fantastic to watch. I also had the privilege of doing commentary with Paul Walsh, a former English diplomat and now in charge of rugby in West Bengal. I also had the chance, the absolute privilege of doing commentary with Rasta Wenge, uh, a referee who refereed in two World Cup finals and an Olympic final. And according to Paul Walsh, Rastavenge was used to reach positions much faster than the players. So the quickest, possibly not only as an official, one of the quickest in on the field, Rastavenge, and a very loving, jovial, character who loves to share his ideas on the game. I also had the privilege of doing commentary in hockey, my favorite sport. Although I follow a lot of cricket, but hockey, my heart beats for hockey and badminton for sure. I love to follow hockey. I did commentary in the women's nationals that was held in Kakinada, and then in a tournament that was held in Khunti in Jharkhand. Had the privilege of doing commentary with Alam sir, a senior man who got me to speak to uh, uh, Mr. Ashok Kumar, the son of who I consider the greatest sportsman who set foot on a playing arena, uh, Major Dhyan Chand. I had the privilege of talking to Ashok Kumar, the son of the one and only non-peril sports person Dhyan Chand. And I also did uh, commentary for a day in a badminton tournament in which I made friends with Priyanshu Rajawat. So I have done a good amount of commentary in different sport, and I also did commentary in the last 2 days of a tournament, a handball tournament, international handball tournament that was held, a clubs league tournament that was held, in which I made friends with Eid Ali, the best player in the tournament, and an Olympian who represented Bahrain. So it's been a lot of fortune covering such wonderful tournaments. And I also have the privilege of having met Keith Fletcher just outside the Eden Gardens, just near the gate. He was standing there in 1982, just the day before the test match in between India and England was about to be played. That famous test match in which the great Geoffrey Boycott left for England after beating Gary Sober's record, and so I do have some amount of pedigree to be talking about the sport. So the next video onwards, all videos will be about the game in general and cricket in specific. So look forward and join me for the my next presentations on particularly about the India Australia series that is about to start tomorrow. We don't even have 24 hours, and I'm not able to wait for the test match to start. Thank you so much for joining me in this video.